Hello, beautiful Capricorns. Welcome to my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. So happy to have you all here with me today. We are here to do your general monthly career and finances tarot spread. This is going to be end of January into end of February, roughly. As you know, energy is free flowing. It's hard to put a fixed start and end date on it. So take what resonates. Take what resonates for your story. Not everything will speak to you in these general messages. It's up to you to come into this with an open heart and an open mind. Take away the messages that serve you in some capacity, that empower you, that inspire you, that give you the confirmation you needed to hear. Those are the messages for you. Anything that feels foreign or strange or just doesn't fit, drop it like it's hot. It's probably someone else's message. Give these messages time to resonate. Don't force yourself or put yourself under that pressure to make everything make sense right here and right now. In a few hours, days, weeks, something might click for you, in which case that means it was your message. Again, take it and run with it. Everything about this video you want to know will be in the description box below, and that's going to include the decks I'm using here today, as well as my social media. I am the Intuitive Teacup on Facebook and Instagram. As always, I ask for you to like, share, subscribe wherever you can. That helps me a whole bunch. And last but not least, I am officially a .com. I am the intuitiveteacup.com. If you want to learn more about me, about my tarot path, my tarot journey, check that out if you're interested. Other than that, we're going to hop into your reading for Capricorn. That came right out. Career and finances. All right. So bottom of your deck is the King of Wands, the King of Moths, which to me is something about like the moth to the flame. Being guided, being called to go after your like major career goals, major career endeavors. You got the crown, you got the attention, you got the glory, something about the gusto, you have the fight in you, but also the recognitions are coming. There's some sort of important decision that you've been resting on it. This feels like a past energy where I think in Aquarius season, wands are all about action and motivation. You've had to sort of, something about twisting the pieces and parts to make it work better or more efficiently. Something clicks where you're ready, like Four of Swords, you're ready to pick the sword back up and go out and fight again. That's what I was getting with this, like put in the fight, the endurance, the strength, the energy, because yeah, reward awaits you, or something about nobility. I don't know why that word is coming up, but maybe that means something. I am getting recognition. Somebody calls your name out at the presentation or at the meeting, or you get an award or a plaque, or maybe it's a lump sum of money. It's something about recognition where it puts you in an advantageous position. Look at you with your card showing up bottom of the deck. This feels good. Sometimes the devil card, yeah, there's some negative connotation there, but in a Capricorn reading, it's not. I love seeing your card come up. But yeah, that's what I mean. There's been some sort of difficult assessment and you wanted to make sure it was done the right way. I don't think you wanted to rush into something knowing that you didn't have all the education or information at hand. Card of Libra, like you wanted the truth. You wanted to do things in equilibrium, in balance. You didn't want to... I almost said rock the boat, but it's not so much that, because this does involve a risk of some kind. It has something to do with not settling. There may have been an opportunity that presented itself and you thought about it, but a part of me is wanting to say you held back. You were like, I think I can do better. Like maybe I'll toss my hat in the ring next time to participate in this competition, to apply to this job or whatever. There's something about it comes back around. It comes full circle. The world, it opens you up to some sort of important opportunity and it's a victory. That's what I mean. Yeah, it's more fun. It's more exciting. This opportunity that comes around again, or it could potentially be new. Your inclination to hold off and wait on it, which to be clear, I think most of you have already done this. You don't need to be worried about if something comes in like, oh my God, is this what I'm supposed to wait on? Listen to your intuition. Capricorn, you are very intuitive. This idea of like the cup was floating around, with the devil. It's the cup of temptation. Do you want to sip from this? It could be good. There could be money here. But something about it, you knew the timing wasn't right. With the Empress, yeah, and patience, and yeah, you're getting all the same cards again. So you have the Four of Swords twice, which is why I was saying this. It's like gathering your thoughts here, right? There's 3 over you, so it's the idea of you don't want to make the wrong decision that will end in heartbreak, that will end in sorrow, that will end in regret. After you've gathered your thoughts and found peace of mind, clarity, again, either like an epiphany or just, again, like a workings of a puzzle piece. I'm getting a Rubik's Cube. there's something that clicks where you're ready to pick up the sword and go out and fight again. You know, the 5 of swords after the 4, it is a little bit about conflict or competition or going out and, you know, throwing your hat in the ring. It can get a little dirty. It can get a little messy or ugly. But ultimately, you're better informed now because you sat and thought about it. So there's something here about while you were in this state of rest, there was an opportunity that something came around and either you missed out on it or didn't go after it. But again, you were right to do so. You were aligning with your higher self because the opportunity, it was almost like, I want to say it was like a trick or it was an illusion. It was your dream job. But then when you read when you read the details of the contract, you had lots of questions. Like I'm getting you like underscoring or highlighting certain things with like question marks. I don't know if you're like editing a term paper. I don't know what that is. Maybe you're a teacher. There's something about, there's a lot of like errors. I heard grammatical errors. So maybe that has to do with someone you were looking to get into business partnership. There was an illusion of their intelligence. What they were presenting as, it was false. It was something like when you really got into the nitty gritty, again, the details, when you actually went to analyze it, right? With intelligence, it wasn't balanced. There was something off about their energy. And again, I think this has to do with an opportunity. So while the cup was there, like, hey, would you like this? Do you want to take a sip? You were kind of like, I'm good. And there may have been part of you that worried that you made the wrong choice. You didn't. This is confirmation that you didn't. Something is going to come around to you. Again, the world being like a circle, almost like the orbiting of a planet. And maybe something in retrograde. I don't know when the next retrograde is, but something about that might be important. It comes around again. It spins like a globe, and that is what this is. It launches you into something even better. It's like instead of settling for like a fly-by-night operation, an opportunity that it's very quick, it happens very quickly, but it would have burned you. It would have ended in tragedy, or that's a harsh way of putting it. It would have, again, illusion, a disguise. It would have turned out to be something false because it was presenting as almost too good to be true. But again, upon analysis, the details, the contracts, I'm getting like you snuffed it out. The fire, that beautiful orange light that you were like attracted to or drawn to, you quickly learned that it was not what it was presenting as. There was a false, sorry, you guys get what I'm saying. It wasn't the truth. So it's like, you snubbed out the cigarette, which again it may have been a fire sign. And that's what I mean. This fire sign may have been trying to latch on to you or get a leg up on you, or something about they wanted to collaborate with you. But this even feels like a recruiter of some sort but they're recruiting for like a really like shitty rundown company. There's something about it. Yeah, getting involved in a partnership or a band or a team marketing maybe, where it's something like, I keep hearing the proof is in the pudding. I don't know what to do with that, but I do think upon further analysis, you used your sword of truth to cut it, to slash it. You were like, no, this is not the opportunity for me. But I think you're growing impatient waiting. But again, if you want to be the king, more so, if you want to be the empress, right? It does involve patience. It does involve tempering your emotions. Fire and water might be important to you. I don't know if those are like coworkers you have. This is also saying to me, Archangel Michael is here. It's a card of Sagittarius, also Taurus and Libra are presenting. This is divinely guided. The angels were looking out for you. It was almost like a spiritual test to see if you would jump at the first opportunity that landed in your lap. What universe presented, it seems sort of trickster magician-like, and it's almost like, this is actually really powerful. Spirit, universe, God, whatever, they were testing you to see if you have the patience to wait for something even better. Again, jumping at the first thing that falls into your lap, you've learned something about yourself and your spiritual path, again, in this state of rest, peace of mind, gathering your thoughts. It was a test to make sure you didn't jump at the first thing you saw, because again, if you were to wait it out a little longer and take a job where you are valued, where they're offering you the salary you deserve, there's celebration to be had there, and it has to do with standing your ground. You have the higher ground here. You don't need to jump at the first offer someone makes to you. If it's not in alignment with your heart, if it's not in alignment with your salary requirements, right? No. Like, she's deflecting these wands coming at her, like, not going to take that, not going to settle for that. And this may have to do with a relationship too. For those who are dating, it's not settling for that person who's presenting to you as a page, right? Someone's like, hey, like, I kind of like you. Do you want to like hang out or something? It's these like wishy-washy offers, or again, something is suspicious about it. It may even involve a Scorpio of some, I don't know if that's, I don't know. The idea of waiting on it, not like sitting this one out, knowing that something better will come around, that is vibing high. Two major arcana, the Empress who builds the empire. She's not just the queen of money. She's the empress of money, of the kingdom, of the castle. This is really good energy. Again, something about spirit guides might be coming through here for you. It's aligning with your higher self, Capricorn. It's listening to your intuition. It's being like the best Capricorn you can be, because you've learned a tremendous amount about what you want, and also in the past about feelings like you made a mistake and settled for something that wasn't what you really wanted, but you were trying to see the best in it and, you know, work your way up and prove your strength and your abilities. You've already done that. Now it's time for like sort of the reciprocity of like, you know that you sit on very valuable skills and talents. So when the right opportunity comes along, you will know to go after it. There won't be this wishy-washy mixed feelings of emotion about if that was the right job for you. If you're already questioning if it was right for you, it wasn't. You will know. Your heart will tell you. And again, something about equilibrium and justice, not jumping at the first thing you see. When something good comes along, you'll know to go after it. You'll be the first to hop on the motorbike and, you know, go after it in metaphor. This is a card of Cancer, the Chariot. It's a card of victory. Aligning our dark and our light energy, it serves as a very stable platform from how to move forward, if that makes sense. We all have dark and light energies. Keeping those in check, in balance. Again, temperance, all about balance and patience. Knowing when I'm getting like the revving of a motorcycle engine when you're next to those in traffic. I hate that. That's so annoying. But some of you might ride motorcycles. But what it's referencing is like that noise. It's like, I want to go, but I can't. I got a red light. That red light is there for a reason. Again, it's your soul tribe protecting you from making the wrong decision. Don't fly through the red lights. That's actually a really beautiful metaphor for what this is. All this like red imagery, right? Something about don't accelerate at the yellow light or the red light. If you're being called to stop intuitively, that is spirit being like, let's like not just yet, Capricorn. This isn't the one. Something about when you get the green light, you'll know. Something about a project being greenlit too. That might be coming in for some of you if you are pitching some sort of creative idea or some sort of idea you're excited about. There will potentially be celebration and victory there. Two really great cards. Celebrating you, celebrating your accomplishments. You're being launched into this energy, but I don't think it's come in just yet. I think this opportunity that was suspect or suspicious has already kind of passed you by, but have faith, because some of you are losing faith. You're losing hope that there's something better. There is. This is one of your cards, Capricorn, the World. When the right offer comes around, when you get communication of we're interested in you, here's the contracts, here's the job description. They won't need to hide anything from you because they're going to want you so bad. You will be a positive contributor to this team. So don't settle for a company or a position or a job that barely fills your cup. You're worth more than that, right? Like, look how disappointed she is. She wanted a good salary and she got a fish in her cup. Like, it's wah, wah. It's meh. It's whatever. Endurance. Fight through. You are incredibly frustrated, some of you, because you're ready to go. You're revving your engine. So again, the first opportunity that comes around, it might not be the right move. So don't feel like you have to jump on it just because it kind of fell into your lap. The universe is testing you. Be smart. Be smart about it. Use your intelligence, right? Don't get caught up in the shoulda, coulda, wouldas of the past. It wasn't meant to be. It wasn't your journey. It wasn't your path to take. This is about aligning to go forward into the future. Seeking new adventures. King of Wands. All right. So your energy is coming off as the Empress. Well, there you go, Cancer. You have the Empress twice. You also have an Empress who's like a spirit guide. It could be your mother as well. This is frequently the card of motherhood. So you may have like a very strong female presence in your life who, if it's not literally your mother, they offer you this very like kind, nurturing energy, your cheerleader, your support system. But it's again, something about the crown comes to you. And it does have to do with some sort of like creative job, or I keep hearing marketing. Visual aesthetics, it could be fashion design. It could also be something with clay, or artistic careers are really coming up here. Yeah. The fogginess, the false perception of thinking you missed out on something in the past. See how he's looking back, the thoughts, the swords, right? Where our mind goes. My throat is so dry, I'm sorry. You keep looking back in the past, wondering. You don't need to do that. The Empress is creating a path forward. She's giving new life, new birth out into the world. She's Mother Nature, right? Some sort of document may come in the mail where it's like sign on the dotted line. Again, be careful of that. What contract arrives by mail nowadays? That's a weird message anyway, but something about ancestors and heritage is important here too. Again, they're guiding you towards the light, towards the right way of doing it. So yeah, something about going back to the past and regret, that energy doesn't serve you. You like that cloudy vision, it's blurring your vision, or something about being able to see straight. And also that's a literal metaphor for some of you. If you have vision problems or wear eyeglasses, you need to get your eyes checked. That's such a random message, but it's also in metaphor too. Like, get it together, Capricorn, get your eyes checked. Like, stop focusing on things that don't need your thoughts anymore. Focus on the things that empower you. Focus on the opportunities ahead. What you want to build and grow, because damn, Capricorn, there's a lot you want to build and grow, isn't there? Great card, Ten of Pentacles. All right, guys, so sorry about that. So your challenge or focus, you have the King of Cups coming up, as well as the Sun, card of Leo, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This has to do with like lighthearted energy and having fun. Something about like, what would your inner child think? Some of you are, again, you're really stressed out about the revving of your engine. You are dying. You are just so anxious but excited to move forward on something. But divine timing is at work here. It's the seed that you can't rush. You can't will the acorn to become the oak tree. Multiple times I'm being guided to tell you patience. Patience is a virtue. If you're already presenting as the Empress, so you're sitting on a world of potential, give it some time, right? Again, you can't will the baby to come out. She's always shown pregnant. It will happen naturally. It will happen organically. You won't have to force it. And again, you won't have all these question marks, this pulling out the highlighter, underlining or underscoring details of the contract you don't like. It won't be such a struggle. Aligning with spirituality, with a higher power, and I think most importantly, having faith. This isn't where it ends. Like you're just getting started. Again, that crown, it's like it's swarming around your head. It's moth to a flame. When you find the right career, when you find the right job, it will just be like this natural pairing. You will know it to be true because it's something you've had to fight for in the past. And I gotta be honest with you, I know my Capricorns are gonna cringe when I tell you this. Your challenge or focus is remembering to have fun. Something about your inner child, cups being our love, our heart space. Go horseback riding, go for a walk in the garden, go do something outside, be in nature, be around bodies of water, go to the beach. It's something about being so wrapped up in, again, potentially the details or the financials, like the crunching of the numbers, or for some of you, separating yourself from the past. Again, looking optimistically to the future. The watched pot never boils. The watched acorn doesn't grow to the tree. It's saying like step away from it. Get perspective. Literally go to the ocean. Some of you, the water, the King of Cups, the water, the love, being surrounded by nature. It's like this is sometimes a card of renewal and rebirth. It's allowing your, I don't know if it's like your mind, body, spirit, or your perspective. It's something about unplugging. It resets you. It re-energizes you. That's what it is. And, most people I know don't get re-energized by, sitting in their studio with a calculator trying to figure out numbers and this and that. It's like, get out and do something fun. Take your mind off of this, because it's almost like, as I was saying, this is being orchestrated behind the scene by your spirit guides. Like, you will not be forgotten, right? You, the devil, right? You, Capricorn, you are in the forefront on your spirit guides' minds, but something about the divine timing of this, it's not ready. It's just not ready yet. They hear you metaphorically revving your engine. They know that you want to go. They're well aware, like this is like an acknowledgement of that. This is also saying go out and have fun to me too. Yes, things can be celebrated, your accomplishments, this and that. Go out with your coworkers, hang out with your best friends, do like a movie night, do whatever it is that you do. Your challenge or focus is having fun. I wish that was my challenge or focus. Good Lord. Also, for a very select few of you, watch your alcohol intake. That could also be something. And also, and for those who have children, make sure you're spending time with your kids. I just keep wanting to say outside of the house, like in a capacity where it's very lighthearted, where they're not seeing you in worker mode. You may not know this, but there's a duality to you. When you are focused on work, you are very unapproachable. Some people see you as very intimidating, very fiery when you get stressed out. So this is also saying like watch your interactions. And it's almost like pretend you're surrounded by like children, the way you talk to a child. It's very calm. It's very happy. Make sure your soul tribe, the people around you, make sure they're getting like the high vibing Capricorn. And so, if it's not having fun, it's watching your energy. The balance of, the balance of our dark and our light. When you are in work mode, sometimes you let the dark win. So again, it's asking you temper that out, balance that out. Go out into nature, into the sunlight, into the sunshine. Be a high vibing Capricorn that everybody knows and loves. All right. What is the help available to my Capricorns? Justice and the 10 of Cups. Capricorn, look at this. You are going to get what you want. That's what this means. There will be justice. There will be equal balance regarding all your dreams and wishes and desires. So again, separate yourself from the idea that I missed out. I should have done this. I should have said that. Nope. Everything that you've done in your past has led you to this very point right now. And what you have in store is amazing. But again, a 10 indicates over time. Over time, when the baby finally comes out, and I'm just throwing this at you because it's the Empress, 9 months, that might mean something to someone. I'm not saying it's literally a baby, though it could be. But whatever you're trying to force into the cup to bring you happiness, it's actually causing you more frustration. Just like let it flow, let it go. I keep wanting to say, go out into nature, go to the beach. You need to spend some time doing what it is that makes you happy. And for some of you, that is your job. Absolutely. Capricorns, you are the worker bees of the zodiac. You take pride in your work and your accomplishments, and there's nothing wrong with that. But again, trying to will the ace to be the 10, it's not going to happen overnight. You may have chosen a career field that is particularly hard to advance in, but if anybody can do it, it's you. You have the passion, you have the drive, you have the fight in you, you have the endurance to withstand this. But again, something about cycles, the sun. Here comes the sun. I just heard that Beatles song, the sunflowers. Sunflowers always represent opening up our hearts, turning our face to God, to universe. There's something important there. Spending time with animals and in nature, going on hikes, going on walks, again at the beach. There is justice. There is karmic justice for you. And the underlying energy is the fairy tale card, or the dreams coming true, the fairy tale ending. Everything you desire, everything that's going to bring you love, and also with the idea of money flow, right? Cups, the idea of a currency. 10 of Cups can represent money as well, but what's great is it's both. It's happiness and it's money. There is justice here, but again, a tempering out or a balancing of the scales. Unplugging and hitting reset, it may actually clear up your mind so that you are in a headspace to either absorb messages from spirit faster or to capitalize on some idea that before it was blurry. Again, something about the vision not being able to see. For some, it's literal if you wear glasses. For others, it could even be the idea of like your third eye or even your heart chakra not being an open, I almost said receptacle. That's not what I mean, but open to receiving those messages from the world, from spirit, from universe, from whatever. If you're in assessment mode, there's a reason why. It's good to step outside and in Aquarius season, get a broader perspective. Zoom out. Take a vacation. You are spending so much time and energy in this like little, it's suffocating. It's like this little bubble of why isn't this working and why isn't my money better? You need to step away from it. And I know that's hard for some of you. It's not what you want to hear, but that will bring truth to the situation. It allows you to hit reset and see things with clarity. Double Libra energy. I don't know if that means anything to anyone. Also contracts, documents, something involving like the government or the judicial system. Again, courtrooms, lawyers, something like that. The underlying energy for it here is 10 of Cups. So whatever you're waiting on, maybe you're waiting on some sort of judgment or decision or someone to approve your application to a school or, call you out because you want to join their company. I keep wanting to say it's going to happen. It's something about this is important. And maybe Libra season, that's not for most of you, but again, if it's long-term fulfillment and you're still working on it, all this is saying be patient. It's going to take a while to come in, but drip by drip, piece by piece, you're going to like build that brickway, that pathway to metaphorically like your heaven. Everything that you want and desire, it's on its way. Again, spirit hears you revving your engine. They want to help you usher in those changes, but you have to look at this as like this pathway is an important lesson for you to learn. Because believe it or not, Capricorn, you don't know everything. You might think you do, but you don't know everything. So be open to those messages. Be open to learning those lessons. To unplug, right? To sit in meditation, to sit at the beach and connect with a higher power, connect with a higher source if you are seeking that sort of guidance on what direction do I go in next. Here's a hint for you. It involves your passion, whatever you're passionate about, and it involves having fun, right? Endurance, strength, yes, but I don't think that's the issue. It's incorporating fun, because here's the thing. If you are not choosing a career that you are 100% solid, that this is my path, this is my destination, this is my ultimate goal, you may invest all this time and energy and then your fire burns out. And that may have to do with you're working like insane hours each week. You can't possibly keep up with that for the rest of your life. In a weird way, this is actually asking you to slow down. And I know that's frustrating because you're presenting as the two fastest knights. Impatience, as I was saying, is not your friend right now. Patience, but also have faith that if you feel like universe is asking you to course correct or go down a different path or just, unplug, do something that makes you happy just for the sake of nothing, for the sake of enjoying it, right? It might be valuable to take that message and run with it. Well, again, listen to your inner child. A Pisces is going to play a significant role in your life regarding the fun you have. I don't know if you have a best friend who is a Pisces. It could be a Scorpio or a Cancer too, but I'm specifically being told Pisces. I don't know if your child is a Pisces or maybe your parent is a Pisces. Something about a parent-child dynamic or a friend, or it could be a romantic partner. That and fun, going out and celebrating, going out and whatever, I don't want to say drinking, but you understand what I mean. Happy hour, grab some coffee, whatever. Spend time with some Pisces. All right, final advice or guidance. Whew, King of Pentacles, I like that. Underlying energy. Guys, stop it. You have the King of Pentacles twice. Money is going to be fine. Stop worrying about it. That was mean. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. And then Judgment. Yeah, going back into the past, revisiting something that you thought was like dead and buried. There's some sort of calling here. The idea of, Angel Gabriel blows the trumpet or the horn. Something about music actually might be important to you here. It's going back in the past to revisit something that it's going to double down on your money flow. It's going to increase your bank account. Some of you, the idea of a twin might be important. Some of you might be twins. Some of you might have twins in your family. Taurus is very strong. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But yeah, quite frankly, I think it represents you as an earth sign. And some of you are choosing to take control of your own finances after a while. I don't know if you've had your finances locked away with, like a certain bank or a certain, it could be a job. You're reallocating elsewhere. Or your finances may come from a different source. So maybe you're picking up part-time work. Maybe you're increasing more time or improving, spending more time doing your side hustle, and suddenly you realize you could actually market that. You could sell something that you do naturally for fun. Okay, that's huge here. That's why Knight of Wands was showing up. What did I do with it? There's some passion you have that you're not marketing or capitalizing on. And I'm not saying this to sound all icky, but you're a Capricorn. You get where I'm going with this. There's actually some creative skill you have that the universe is pushing you, nudging you in that direction. And like you have been very adamant in sticking to the path that you've decided you're going down, but you may not realize there's something lucrative in having fun. That's why it's coming up for you, Capricorn. And I don't know what it is, because it's going to be different for all of you, but something about something you enjoyed doing as a child, if it's still a skill or hobby that you still have and enjoy, maybe think about incorporating elements of that into your career. That's why Judgment is coming up. It's calling up something from the past. Well, the Emperor came up. I love that. And the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Don't take yourself too seriously, Capricorn. Have a little fun. That's what the Knight of Wands is all about. Sagittarian energy. And I love this Emperor card. It's like he's doing a little dance. He's doing like a little tap dance number. Some of you might be dancers or something involving like exercise, cleansing of the body. Some of you could become like a fitness coach just for like some side money, or someone who leads like a yoga class on the beach, or you understand what I'm saying? Something like that. Have some fun. He's the Emperor, which he's typically depicted as like stone cold, serious, traditional, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But when it's presenting with the Knight of Wands, it's asking, are you having fun? Like light-hearted energy is going to be the help available to you, but it's also your challenge or focus. That's what the spread is saying to me very clearly. The universe wants you to have fun. The universe doesn't want you to break your back just trying to pay rent, right? That's not what you were put on this earth to do, right? All right, let's see what we got here. Environmentalist, you are an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and animals. Yeah, absolutely. Go on to nature, Capricorn. Spiritual teacher, you heal with classes, sessions, and seminars. We may have just said teaching on the beach. I'm just saying. I'm just, putting it out there. And builder, your innate ability to build and create brings you a deeper sense of accomplishment. That is the most Capricorn thing I've ever heard. Just kidding. You guys know I love you. You're my natural pairing. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what resonates, and I will see you very soon for more tarot. Bye.